If you're new to marketing your coaching or healing services, you may hesitate to get started because you just don't know what you're doing. In this video, I'm going to share what I think is the safest way to get started, especially if you're an introvert. Let's face it, putting yourself out there on social media can feel as awkward as writing the About You page for your website. What do you say? How do you say it? Will anyone even read it? In this video, I'm going to show how experimenting with your message and your online persona will help bring out the best parts of you, while keeping the overthinking and the frustration levels to a minimum. And no, this isn't about becoming someone you're not. In fact, it's quite the opposite. It's about discovering and reconnecting with the truest version of yourself, especially all of your adorable quirks, because she's the version who is ready to help the most people. Do you ever wonder why sales and marketing feels so uncomfortable? I think it's because we feel like we need to convince people that our coaching and healing services are valuable and can help them. And that just feels awful, especially when we're still trying to figure out how to talk about it. And all we hear from people is just put yourself out there. But when our heart is tied directly to this offer, to our services, it makes it even worse. And the thing is, even though so many marketing experts talk about attracting clients, we still, deep inside, we think we need to push or perform to get them. And pushing and performing, definitely not the introverted way. But what if there was a completely different way to practice showing up online without all of that pressure? Drum roll, please. Enter the internship and playground combo deal. Here's what it is. I discovered an online course that has completely changed the way I think about social media marketing. And I do think that if I had discovered this program 3 or 5 years ago, but it didn't exist then, I not only would have signed my first client, but I think I'd have a waiting list of clients, people waiting to work with me. Because yes, this program is that good. And let me tell you how it's different from courses I've taken before. It's a course that teaches social media, email, and affiliate marketing, and more, but it comes with a pre-built business. It's a business in a box that you can practice on. So you can learn these new attraction marketing skills on a separate business. Now, stay with me. I know this can sound confusing. Legacy Builders provides a way to practice your marketing skills and get comfortable with your voice without that emotional pressure of getting a client and bearing your soul to the world and getting no response. For me, it's like an internship where I can develop the real skills in content creation, in messaging, and in client attraction. And when that starts to feel too serious and I start to feel the weight and the pressure of that, I can transform it into my own playground, where I get to play with my ideas, experiment with new tech skills, and I can test my personal stories in a low-risk setting. And because Legacy Builders doesn't expect me to bare my soul before I'm ready, it feels very safe and it feels very aligned to the way that I want to practice being seen. Legacy Builders is where feminine energy of alignment, intuition, and flow meets the masculine energy of structure, action, and focus. So you can tune into your vision. You can trust your timing, and you can play with a variety of marketing approaches. And at the same time, you'll build skills, follow proven steps, and take aligned action without feeling like you're pretending to be someone that you're not. This is where you can start to notice your own rhythms, where you can learn to move between being and doing, between inspired, intentional action and deep, reflective rest. One of my favorite things about Legacy Builders is that it keeps bringing you back to your vision, your values, and your strengths. It allows you to bring forth the best of your own personality, because you're not building your business on trends or tactics. You're building it on a foundation that evolves as you do. And your offers, they're going to shift. Your message is going to deepen, and your confidence is going to grow. And because you're building that strong foundation, you'll know how to adapt and adjust without self-judgment, without fear. In fact, pivoting, just minor changes in direction, it's just going to feel easy breezy. And here's what that looks like in real life. On our weekly mentoring calls, I have seen people show up, raise their hand, and that takes a lot of courage, especially if you're an introvert. Raise their hand and say, I'm lost, I'm stuck, I don't know who I'm helping, I don't know what I'm doing. And with some mentoring on that call, you can see that person come to life and you can see them finally get it. The answer was right there within them, right in front of them all the time. But what they needed to do was share it with the world and then have someone reflect it back to them, and that's when they could see it. We have people in our community who start without showing their faces on camera. It's just their energy, their message, and they still make a lasting impact. Sharing your services on social media is not about doing it perfectly. It's about building trust in yourself. It's about letting yourself step further and further into the spotlight of your genius so that your future clients can find you and learn to trust you too. Which reminds me, have you ever thought of marketing as a form of service? Yeah, me neither. Until I joined the Legacy Builders program, and now I see it. I get it. Marketing isn't about persuading, it's about connecting. It's not about chasing, it's about inviting. And when you celebrate who you are and trust that who you are is exactly who someone out there is waiting for, marketing stops feeling like a burden and it starts feeling like, well, a way to serve. Get it? If what I've shared so far in this series is resonating with you, maybe Legacy Builders is the next step for you on your journey. In the next video, which will be popping up here, I'll walk you through what's included in the Legacy Builders program, how it works, and how to know if it's the path for you. And if it's not available yet, just go ahead and subscribe and so you don't miss it. And in the meantime, YouTube thinks you'll enjoy this video next. Wonder which one it is. Let me know, and I hope you enjoy it.